Yeah,
All right,
fair
let's
enough.
move on to the right midfielders.
What a fun list this was. I barely have anybody on here.
I've got a ton.
Really? Well, I'm gonna probably have to swap one of mine out because I think I kind of cheated on one. I don't think he's necessarily a right winger.
Cheater. Um, Statistically, obviously, with a low um sample size, he's low, but I don't think we can disregard the fact that Federico Bernardeschi is going to be, if he's not already, the best wide player in the league. I think he has surpassed Carlos Vela. Um, while Vela did have a good year, I don't believe he comes back into. I think this is the Vela fall off year. Full prediction alert, spoilers, maybe. Who?
Whoa.
Um, yeah, he came in and him and Insigne torched the league, and I expect that they will continue to do it again. He was scoring goals for fun. Um, Fourth most shots, the most goals scored of any right midfielder, fifth most dribbles completed, seventh most crosses completed. But I can see Insigne and Jimenez just terrorizing the league this year.
Yep. I will go with the obvious number two then. Give me Carlos Vela.
Yeah,
Even if you are predicting his downfall this season, he is still a phenomenal player in this league. He had 12 goals, 11 assists last season. Very strong rating to go with it. And that team is just so stacked that I think even if he's not at necessarily the same quality as the player that we know of him, I think he'll still have a strong season numbers wise. So happily put him at two.
nice. Um, at my two, give me Christian Espinoza. Most shots, second most goals, third most dribbles completed, most crosses completed, and most assists out of every right mid that I analyzed, which was a total of 18. So, statistically, a monster in a very bad San Jose team. You put him in any playoff team right now, and he's an all star. But because he's playing for San Jose, a he's carrying a very poor team on his
100% top quality player. I'm going to write a player's name in the chat, and you tell me if he counts as a right winger.
back. No. Yeah, I'll give you that. I don't care enough about that. Sure.
Okay.
Where else would he
All
play?
right. No,
Left?
what'd you say?
Where else did you think he played?
Who scored? I think mainly had him as a striker, actually,
No,
but
he's not playing as a
he.
striker.
I don't think he's a striker either. Number two, I will take Jefferson Savarino,
No
and
way.
yeah,
Whoa.
I know,
Wow.
I
Didn't see
know.
that
You probably
coming.
weren't expecting that one. Um, he obviously had a stint in MLS previously. Then he left. I think last year was the first year he came back. He played 19 games for RSL last year. He had 13 goal contributions in those games. He was phenomenal for them. He's the second highest rated player on this list, higher rated than Vela, and was just below Bernadeschi. Granted, again, it's a small sample size, it's only 19 games, but he was so good for them. And I feel like he will continue to be good for them and continue to get involved in the goal contributions because I just don't think that there's a ton of other guys on RSL that are going to do it. So I think numbers wise, he's going to look strong again, even if RSL necessarily don't.
Yeah. I like it. Give me at three Facundo Torres from Orlando. I think that his stock rises massively when he starts torching players in U.S. Open Cup. Um, Third most fouls drawn, fifth most goals, sixth most crosses completed, and third most assists out of all the right mids. His World Cup experience obviously raises his stock a little bit. Um, I think Orlando's front four is going to be scary if they can make it work with the Champions League.
All right. Give me Luis Arujo at three. I know he had a down year last year. I think injuries and Atlanta's turmoil definitely had a big influence on that. But I think this guy is a top quality player. At the start of the season, I think you and I both had him competing for the MVP spot.
Yeah, and then their
He
entire team
had
got hurt
yeah, including him. So we had
in
high
the first
expectations for
game.
him. Yeah, I know.
I
after
remember
he
watching
scored
that. Like he
too.
scored a goal. We were all so hyped, and then he got hurt like 5 minutes later. I'm like, there goes my pick.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm hoping optimistically that he stays healthy this season. I still don't know what to expect from Atlanta, especially in terms of the attack if they don't have a striker. But I think he's going to rebound. He still had a really good rating last year in the 20 games that he played. Goal contributions weren't really there. He only had 10. I would kind of expect more from him, but I'm going to go a little bit optimistic with this pick. I think he's going to rebound better and have a much stronger year this year.
I like that. I like that. Well, I'm going to go with a World Cup snub in Paul Areola at 4. This dude
Snub indeed.
should have been on the plane, and I will die on that hill. Um, Sixth most shots, fifth most goals, sixth least time dispossessed, eighth most assists out of 18 players. Um, what's not picked up in stats, obviously, as we all know, is the work rate, the defensive pressing, the ability to win the ball high up the field and create chances. Um, and he is a massive reason him, uh, Ferreira and Velasco, why FC Dallas were who they were. Easy, easy top 10.
Yeah, no disagreements there. Four pick for me. Give me Santiago Moreno for
You
Portland.
jerk.
His 15 goal contributions last season, a 7.11 rating, which was top 5 out of the list I have here. So definitely pretty strong. Uh, I think Portland will stay pretty strong in the attack. Definitely need to work on their defense, but I would expect another solid season from him.
Yeah, this last one's easy for me. At my 5 pick, give me Johnny Russell from Sporting Kansas City. Um, Most fouls drawn, second most shots, second most goals, most dribbles completed, third most crosses completed. Um, Again, in a very bad Sporting Kansas City team. So I don't doubt that when they get all their players back, they're going to be very, very good.
Yep. Last pick for me, round 5. Give me sticking with the theme here. Give me Christian Roldan. Let me complete
I
the
was wondering if you were
trio.
going to take him.
Yeah, the guy got to complete the USMNT villain trio.
I love it.
Not a villain in my heart, but a villain in many people's hearts.
I love it.
Um, yeah, I mean he was kind of in the theme of Seattle. Probably not his best season last year. I would expect that he's going to rebound this year as well as with the team. Only played 26 games, had 9 goal contributions. Rating was pretty solid at 706. I think that was sixth or seventh highest on my list. So I'm happy to take him here with the 5th pick.
Yeah, no, that's good. That rounds out pretty much the statistical top 10 too. I don't think anybody outside of maybe Severino was outside there. So, um,